Welcome, my viewers. Good to have you back on my channel. My name is Ama. You like what you see? This is Edikaiko eating with any kind of swallow or rice. Do you like what you see? Isn't it looking amazing? Isn't it looking delicious? Let's get right into it. So you're welcome back. First of all, we will wash the pomo and dice it. We will then wash our ugwu leaf very well because of sand. Then we'll wash our meat very well as well. We'll wash our water leaf thoroughly and slice everything. Get all our ingredients ready, including our fish. We have to debone and wash the dried fish and the stock fish so we can cut it into smaller pieces. Then don't forget our Cameroon pepper, our palm oil. Yes, these are all the ingredients we need. Let me list it again. Our meat, our diced water leaf, our diced ugu leaf, our deboned fish and okporoko, our onions, our diced pomo, our spinach, and our pepper. So those are all the ingredients that we need, which we have washed and diced and gotten them ready to cook our delicious edikaiko with spinach. Yes, including our dried prawn and our seasoning cubes. Don't forget our crayfish, very important. There's no edikaiko without crayfish, and our sliced onions and our locust beans. Locust beans is optional, so it depends on you. Now, first of all, we'll wash our meat and boil it very well. We'll ensure that the meat is really seasoned. You season it with salt, seasoning cubes, red or black pepper, and your onions. And this my meat is quite hard, so I need to boil it very well. And the kind of style I like to use to boil my meat, I'll boil it almost dried. Let all the ingredients and the water enter the meat very well so that the meat will be so sweet and succulent and fat. So perfect, delicious meat for our Edikaiko soup. So let us start the soup with the palm oil in the pot. You add your onions, you stir and stir and stir. Let the onions be a little bit soft. Then when you look at the onions, just for a few seconds, then you can now add your locust beans. So when you add the locust beans, you stir again just for a few seconds. You keep stirring. Then you add the diced fish, stock fish. You stir very well. Let the palm oil soak into all these proteins. It gives it a special taste. You keep stirring and stirring and stirring for a few seconds. Then you add your diced pomo. That's our cow skin. You continue to stir. You stir and stir and stir. If the oil is too small, you can add a little oil because oil is like the only paste we are using for the vegetable. Then you add other ingredients that we have brought out, like the dried prawn. Just add them, continue to stir. Some people at this stage they add snail, but whatever you want to add as your protein, as your main protein, you can add. In my case, I'm adding the boiled meat. So I'm stirring and stirring and stirring. Once it is well stirred, you can now go ahead and add your water leaf, which is the base leaf for the Edikaiko soup. Can you see how it is? It's already forming the lovely, 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 beautiful face of Edikaiko. Yeah, I love this soup so much. So I'm adding the water leaf. The water leaf will bring a little bit of water, but this my water leaf is very dry. This is the best we can get here in the UK. So dry, but it's still gonna do the work. So I keep stirring, and because of the water leaf is very dry, I have to also mix it with the spinach to bring out the edikaiko flavor. So I've added the crayfish now, and I'm adding the seasoning cubes. When you add the water leaf, you basically add all the ingredients you need to cook the edikaiko, like the seasonings, the crayfish, all those things, all those powdered ingredients. You add all of them and stir. You stir very well, including the black pepper, all the powder ingredients. You just add them at once after you've added the water leaf, and you stir and stir. Make sure that everything is mixed well. When everything has mixed very well, then you add your spinach. Then you allow it to cook for a while. So that because the water leaf is kind of hard than the ugwu leaf, so you allow it to cook for a few minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes before you add the ugwu leaf. So I'm just closing it to allow it to cook. Now it's cooked, so I can add my salt to taste and stir again. Mm. Can you see it? Can you see it? The soup is, in fact, I'm salivating from here, just watching it all over again. So I'm just going to get it ready to add the final leaf, which is the ugwu leaf. Now I'm adding the ugwu leaf, see, nicely cut, fresh, and cut in small pieces. Now I'm turning and turning to make sure that everything is well mixed. So you can see. Then for it to mix properly, you have to cover it again and let it cook for like 2 or 3 minutes. Then you turn it one last time. And voila! The soup is ready. Woo! Can you see the soup? Can you see the Edikaiko soup? Oh goodness, this is soup. This is soup. Come and see this soup. You need to try this recipe. When you try this recipe, don't forget to come back here and comment under the comment section. So we're going to dish this food and I'm going to eat with my pounded yam. Can you see the soup? Can you see the soup? Oh, Nigeria, you are blessed. See delicacy. Oh my goodness. See all the proteins, all the condiments. You need to try this soup. And when you try this soup, don't forget to come back here, you comment. And before you leave this video, please give us a like and a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so that when next we bring tantalizing videos like this, you'll be the first to be notified. I can't wait to get all your comments on this soup. Is it this lovely? Look at now. Check out the soup. Oh, see soup. See soup. Alright guys, let me go and eat my soup while I wait to read your comments. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, bye bye.